Okay, this one, fellas, it's really struggled. But today I noticed when I watered that the water that's coming out of the bottom of the pot isn't coming out cloudy anymore, and when I water it's not pooling now. So whether there's some sort of reaction going on there, but you can see, oh, I definitely do need to water that one. It's wilting. See, you can see over 5 that it doesn't, not even pooling there. Whereas this one here, maybe. I don't know if you can see this one here. I've made a, I bought this one, I thought, oh geez, it's a crappy looking one, I'll just stick this one in here. So we'll see if we can get some spot cullens out of it for the Facebook page sort of thing. I don't know. Certainly looks good against the black soil, but I don't know. It really needs, I think, as I said, the sand. 2, 3, 4. So you'll see what it looks like when that's drained through on wet sand sort of thing. These are still looking nice, and I got a cockroach in that one the other night, so that was quite interesting. But they certainly do look good against black charcoal. So yeah, and that one, I don't know if something's going to happen or not. That one's really doing strange things down there, but I really think that one should have been a mixture of, you know, the 50-50 perlite and polystyrene should have been together, you know, in a mixture rather than separated into layers. This one struggled for the first day. We had quite a hot day, and then yesterday, bang, between the overnight into yesterday, it's yeah, it's coloured, and the new leaf is, and there's some sort of fattening going on there. So, and this is just the straight one. That looks okay, but I want to see some more growth. So definitely there's a problem with straight polystyrene. I think that's what the perlite does. It adds moisture to the perlite, because without moisture you cannot get you know, your microbes. All life needs water, of course, but also you can't get your reductive flammable gas, and you can't activate your reductive protein if that's indeed what you want, sort of thing. So now the sun's come out, maybe go back and get a better couple of shots. I don't know if I can go in, fellas, on the old spot cullen. But yeah, that's interesting too. I set up another meat here, different one. Meat's further work, but I'm getting cyanophyta growing around the outside in a ring around there, especially at night time. You can really see it when it says moisture in the air sort of thing at night time. So I reckon we can do more work on there. And this one here is slowly starting to do something. Whether we're going to get growing at the top but not at the bottom, I don't know. But anyway, back to normal. Oh, we'll keep on spot culling because I might want to show you these things. I'm just setting this up on the tripod, and then I'll tell you about my little road rage incident, and as we go along into potting. Yeah, managed to get some of these. Well, first of all, let's show you the plants. So I've got this thing. I don't know whether it's a Formosa, you know, Swanniana Formosa, or a Farnhamia. Oh, it's such a long time since but what I'm interested in, it's got some bloody liverworts in there. Interesting. I love liverworts. Yeah. So hang on, let's see if we can get it out of the bloody pot. Pull it up by its pictures. But yeah, so there's some nice liverworts in there, and remember our rule is not to devour. We're just going to plonk it in the pot. And then I also got one of these, and they're starting to sell these anemic fly traps now. I don't know what I don't think they can be the pure green form, because, you know, you take that out, I don't think they can be the pure green form, fellas, because it's got a bit of pink blushing in there. So I don't know what it is, but they seem to come out late in the season, so I don't know. Whatever you want, fellas. Anyway, we'll plonk that in to one side of the pot we're going to do today. So I bought myself some of these. I don't know, fellas. I don't quite like this. What do you call this, light turquoise one? But that's all we get. I didn't want to get the red, you see, so I had to get the. So I got this nice one. I like this colour. If I could have this in this colour, I'll be very happy, but you know. Anyway, I'll put my slot in the bottom. Whether I want to put a sponge in the bottom, I don't know. If I want to, I don't know if I really want to do the old sponge in the bottom. It certainly fits really nicely, so you basically the bottom of that is the same as a bucket basically. I think we can prove that to some extent. I don't know. Can we prove that to some extent? That is indeed to be so? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Probably out of shot or something. Said I don't have the screen anymore, so anyway, so this is just to keep this from blowing away. So I did 5 litres of poly, but I wetted it down, and so I have actually got 5 litres to the actual line. I don't know if you can see, if I can get some sunlight on there, it's actually to the line, but by wetting it down it seems to settle down much more nicely. Now I don't know how I'm going to mix it, whether I should actually make use of this one to actually mix it off. I might actually do that, and we'll see. So we'll do that there, like that, and I'll get my perlite here. I think we need the scissors, fella. I think we do. Worth not using this, not the good scissors, as he says. Okay, if we can get this open from the bottom of the packet. Okay, so it's the large size stuff. I was tempted to get some of the smaller stuff, but I thought, no, let's stick to what we know, and we'll see how we can. I think we're going to be able to mix it just if we wet it down, sort of thing. So, whoa. Yep, I think that's basically what we're aiming for. So I'm going to wet that down, and then we can with our and just see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now we should know that should 10 does the bucket before it starts to come out of the bottom. So hopefully by that calculation, if we're still in shot, are we still in? No, we're not in shot, bugger. Yeah, by that calculation we that I've got to alternate between the two. It's going to be hard, fellas, but I think it's going to, you know, start developing those skills again. I think we can just about do it, fellas. Don't forget the polystyrene was slightly pre-wetted from yesterday, so. Oh, I think, yeah, it's a skill, fellas. Yeah. I think that's what we're going to do. Anyway, how much is on the card? We've probably start a new clip once we've done this. Yeah, 16. So I'll do this and we'll start the next one. We're doing the aluminium around the side of the new pops, I think.